Justin Baldoni suing the New York Times for an article reporting Blake Lively's claims that he directed a smear campaign against her during the press campaign.
The It Ends With Us drama is back and headed to court.
We take it very, very seriously.
After a tense press tour for the blockbuster earlier this year,
I think Blake Lively's ready to direct. That's what I think. So, yeah.
The whole Me Too movement is so by women like Blake Lively.
Blake Lively suing the film's director and her co-star, Justin Baldoni.
She is not who people think she is. And she wants the rights to It Starts With Us. And that's why she started this whole thing, I can guarantee it.
Accusing him of sexual harassment on set, retaliation, and attempting to damage her reputation.
Blake Lively exposed her co-star Justin Baldoni with some really nasty claims.
Allegations Justin denies.
Some accusations of harassment and some text messages to back up his hate campaign.
As hard as this choice is, we break the pattern. Or the pattern breaks us.
But now Justin is firing back.
Blake and her husband, Ryan Reynolds, attended a January meeting with Justin and the CEO.
He filed a lawsuit against Blake and the media
to address a hostile work environment,
demanding millions of dollars for her lies and providing his own text messages.
She accused them of showing nude images, discussing pornography habits, and making inappropriate comments about their genitalia.
So we all know that Blake filed a lawsuit in New York against the actor and his publicity team right before the holidays.
Allegedly, the meeting ended with the men agreeing to stop the list of behaviors.
Mr. Baldoni claims libel and fraud. He accuses journalists of working with the actress to damage his reputation and not giving his team appropriate time to respond to a bombshell story.
Hollywood, where the glitz and glamour often mask the gritty reality behind the scenes. This week, a storm is brewing, not on the silver screen, but in the courtroom. Two powerful figures, actor-director Justin Baldoni and superstar Blake Lively, find themselves embroiled in a lawsuit that's reshaping public perceptions of celebrity, power, and integrity. But how did things get so messy? Let's break it down.
I believe that our industry has a far greater responsibility than we give ourselves credit for. It's not just escapism. We can affect and change lives.
Justin alleges the Times relied on cherry-picked and altered communications stripped of necessary context and deliberately spliced to mislead.
Blake's complaint also accuses Justin of adding explicit sexual content.
Justin has filed against the New York Times, which reported Blake Lively's legal complaint,
and asking Blake invasive questions about her sex life.
At the heart of this legal drama lies an explosive 87-page complaint filed by Baldoni against a major media outlet. He claims the outlet not only misrepresented the facts, but also amplified allegations made by Lively that he says are far from the truth. Lively, on the other hand, alleges a pattern of unprofessional behavior, missteps, and what she describes as a disregard for her well-being during the production of their latest project. So, whose story holds more weight, and why does this lawsuit matter?
Without her consent, then pushing her to simulate nudity during a birthing scene.
Now, the New York Times is saying, you know what? No, we just did our due diligence. We read through the lawsuit and we pulled what we thought was important.
Dismissing her objections.
I shouldn't be hired for that.
But if he does file this lawsuit, which he is, and it's a lot of money, they're going to have to do discovery, which means they're going to have to pull the communications from that journalist.
First, let's rewind to the beginning of their professional relationship. Baldoni, known for his work in heartfelt dramas, took on the ambitious task of directing and starring in a high-profile adaptation of a best-selling novel. Enter Blake Lively, a seasoned actress with undeniable star power, cast as the film's leading lady. From the outset, insiders say their collaboration was fraught with creative differences. While Baldoni envisioned the film as an ode to resilience and survival, Lively allegedly sought to reshape the narrative, emphasizing her own artistic vision. Things reportedly took a turn during production. Lively's requests for wardrobe adjustments and expanded creative control began to stretch the film's budget and timeline. Text messages submitted as evidence reveal tensions between Baldoni's team and Lively's representatives, with each side accusing the other of sabotage. One source close to the production described it as a chess game where every move was calculated to gain the upper hand. But the controversy didn't stop on set. According to Baldoni's lawsuit, Lively allegedly leaked unverified claims to the press, including accusations that Baldoni's team orchestrated a smear campaign against her. These claims were based on private messages, which Baldoni asserts were taken out of context and altered to paint him in a negative light. For example, a sarcastic text featuring an upside-down smile emoji, a detail many might overlook, has now become a cornerstone in Baldoni's defense.
We all know that he was recently dropped by his talent agency, WME, which is just a really hard hit for anyone who's in the agency.
While allowing the set to remain open, allowing non-essential crew to pass while Blake was mostly nude.
Which is where this damages comes in, this $250 million. He would have been making that working with the agency.
However, Lively's team paints a different picture, claiming she faced a hostile work environment where her concerns were dismissed. Among her allegations is an incident where she felt blindsided by inappropriate conduct during filming. Baldoni denies these allegations, pointing to documented efforts to ensure her comfort and safety on set. In his lawsuit, he accuses Lively of using legal formalities not to seek justice, but to manipulate the narrative and gain leverage in the public eye. So, why does this matter to anyone outside of Hollywood? Beyond the personal drama, this lawsuit exposes a deeper issue: the balance of power in high-stakes creative industries. Who ultimately controls the narrative when a project's success relies on the reputations of its stars and creators? Baldoni claims he's fighting not just for himself, but for the integrity of storytelling, while Lively argues she's standing up for her right to feel safe and respected in her workplace. As fans and observers, it's easy to get swept up in the drama, but it's important to remember that the truth often lies somewhere in the middle. Hollywood is a world of complex relationships and competing agendas, where every action has the potential to ripple far beyond its original intent. Whether this lawsuit brings clarity or simply adds fuel to the fire remains to be seen. For now, we'll have to wait and watch as this legal battle unfolds.
Blake claims Justin orchestrated the campaign to ruin her reputation after she reported on-set harassment.
Justin is really going back at Blake, saying that she created this false harassment accusation so she could take control of the film.
One thing is certain: both Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively will have their careers and reputations scrutinized in the court of public opinion. Will this be a cautionary tale about ambition and ego? Or will it set a precedent for transparency and accountability in the entertainment industry? Only time will tell. Thank you for joining me on this deep dive into one of Hollywood's most talked about controversies. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more updates on this unfolding story. Until next time, stay curious and stay kind.